What's going on, Aquarius? Welcome to my channel. We're about to wrap this up. Let's see where this gentleman, this divine man, has wandered off to. What is he up to? This goes out to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, singles, couples, men and women. Though this does lean heavily towards the Aquarius feminine. If you resonate, gentlemen, by all means, take it. Thank you, ancestors. He or you, currently in the energy of the spiral dancer, circuitous root. I think I said that right. Perception. We're going to focus on perception this time and dancing the sacred spiral dance. Now, most might think that this spiral goes in a way that might be oh so visual, but it's not. So this wanderer, this kind soul, this divine man, or you, are currently going on a spiral. You might see the same thing, but you're not in the same place. Which means this: your perception, his perception towards you, towards the relationship, towards his inherent divinity, your inherent divinity, is being pushed to the forefront right now. And the guides, the gods, goddesses, ancestors, the ancient ones, the beings that watch over our ancestors, are helping his perception shift. Send him your location, boo. We have the Fire Prince again. Here he comes. He is a very fiery individual, possibly a Leo, and he is very optimistic about this journey that he is walking. Or this might be you. If this does not per se resonate with you, then by all means do not take it. Cross watchers, if this is you, welcome to the party. But there is passion in his heart. There is fire in his belly. And he's going to follow the paths of the goddess. Why is he following the paths of the goddess? Because if he does not follow the veil of the night side and the path that is of the ancient feminine, not what we see in modern day tomes, even though she does come forth in that guise, we're thinking more ancient. Very, very ancient. Now, why is he walking this path right now? Because he is evading the hungry ghosts. The hungry ghosts is about obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. 4 plus 1 is 5. Perhaps this individual is of a life path number 5. But also numerology. 14, 5, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 40. Look into those numbers. He knows that when he sits within himself and he listens to his own shadow, or perhaps a voice that might come through from a force, because he is very telepathic. This is a very gifted soldier. He is a very gifted wanderer. But this wanderer is following the eyes of the goddess and her path to stay away from the obsessive natures of when he overthinks or overfeels, the scarcity consciousness that can arise from that, from overfeeling and overthinking and only focusing on a few things. He seeks the divine feminine because she comes forth as the Queen of Light. She teaches him balance, illumination, and celebration. That was the cleaning lady. Hello. Hello. Sorry, guys. The Queen of Light comes forth with illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Now she will be going through the dark goddess. He will be going through the dark goddess in order to achieve that lunar illumination. Bear with me. The Spirit Whisperer is up next. With this Spirit Whisperer is divine intelligence and higher knowing. Think of wisdom being downloaded and sent to him from the triple goddess. Think of deities, maiden, mother, crone. Each story that will be told to him, each aspect that he turns to, each facet that he prays to is one and the same. Sometimes she will come forth in the form of a maiden. Sometimes she will come forth in the form of a mother, and sometimes she shall come forth as a crone. Your divine counterpart is going on a mystical, magical journey. It seems that he has quite the potent forces in his life. The Sisters of the Seasons. Cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. These sisters are the ancestors, perhaps his aunties, perhaps the goddesses of old, perhaps the nature spirits that so many forgot about and doesn't quite realize that they have a power supply the size of half of Cleveland. Never sleep on the nature spirits. They are teaching him the cycles of growth. They are teaching him natural law and divine order. He has seen quite a few things that has ruffled his feathers recently that would challenge his understanding of the divine feminine as well as how she operates. An example, take Mother Earth, take natural order, natural law. It's brutal, it's painful, and it sucks. You'll see a pretty little bunny rabbit, and out the blue, an animal comes out and eats it. Now, our feelings are all like, oh my God, he's like mauling that thing to death. But it's the way of the wild. Ah, thank you, universe, for right now he chases the wild woman upon the time. Means that he is going into the nature of himself, into the woods at night, symbolically within his own shadow, to learn from the forces that are within. Or, on a literal point of view, he's going out at 2 o'clock in the morning during storms. He's learning of the wild woman that so many have kept secret. This wild woman, she truly is wild. The energy of the wild woman. Most think that this wild woman is sexual, and she can be, but this wild woman is pretty much just here to teach him, hey, you're about to learn some stuff about nature, the divine feminine, and how it really gets down. One more, then we will jump into the cards. She is going to bring unto him surprises and sometimes shock. A total paradigm shift. She is the tower in his world. He is in the hands of the goddess. Not the big goddess. 1, 2, 3, 4 specifically. We're not going to go into names. But when the goddess calls, or when the god calls, she expects sacrifice. She expects for him or her or you to turn your back on all that is mundane, and all you may hear is a whisper of, follow me. Follow me during the waning cycles, upon the dark and new moon cycle. Walk with me. Worry not about the scrapes on your knees. Worry not about the cuts on your feet. These are pains that you will endure, for when you get to the end, the blessing will be there. Let's wrap it up with the 3-card draw. He will see the light soon. He already has, but he has to go through the thunderstorms and allow divine guidance to really get him to where he needs to get to. This divine guidance will help him come forth in the Beltane energy. You know this as the lover's energy. He is growing up. Many things that were taught to him and to many men, we're starting to find out is bullcrap. Okay? We're starting to find that out. You know, we're told one thing, but it's not what it is. For example, we all know that a lady loves the flowers and loves to feel special, but if you smother a woman with 24/7 poetry and 24/7 flowers, she's liable to smack you. She needs some excitement. She needs some joyous, fun energy. She likes that aggressive side, just not the side that would operate from the shadow, that would subjugate. So he is on a journey right now. And why is he on a journey? He has planted his foundation, but he fears that it will not grow the way that it truly needs to. The beings that work with him are kind of like, let's go this way, let's go that way, let's do this, let's do that. Someone to rest when someone to work, and someone to work when someone to rest. Interesting. So he isn't confused or anything of that nature, but he is going through alchemical changes and shifts with inside himself. He's just not going to mention 1,000,000,001 odd things, but he is feeling a wide array of emotions. What you saw was just the explosion. We close it out with the elemental of fire. He is dancing with the, how can I word this? The salamanders. He is dancing with impassion upon the heath, upon the tine, upon the world of the hidden. He is following the journey. He is following the goddess. So this one will come back to you, but understand, when the goddess works on him, she works on him the way that that might benefit him. For when he comes back changed and transmuted, she didn't turn him into something that all the women would love. She turned him into something that helped him find himself. He will return to you. In the meantime, send him your location, boo. If this doesn't resonate with you, please don't take it. But hopefully it has. This ends the journey of this kind gentleman. He'll be back. Have faith in him. We all go through those things where we explode, and not everyone knows the entire picture, but we do. And when we sit back and really see what the person is going through, we're like, that hurt, but I had no clue. But you should have opened up to me. But I understand that it's hard sometimes to open up. All right? So send them your location, boo. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you join the Craft and Conjure, Aquarius, Moon, Tarot, Cosmic Star Sage family. Follow me on TikTok at Cosmic Star Sage. Follow me on Twitter at Aquarius, Moon, Tarot, or Dark Paradox, Craft and Conjure. And make sure you look up Spirit Vibrations, the community group, as well as the Facebook group. All right. And all that information can be found in the description box below. So what you waiting for? Subscribe, because I'm about to drop some goodies. Until then, peace.